Yo, it's your boy DrSimples back again. It's the hot day of the year, so you know I had to find some shades somewhere and also get my slush puppy on. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, today we're talking about 5 tips. These are my 5 tips for man them.
Jesus is Lord!
Why are you gay?
When chasing girl. If you follow these tips, man them, your girl chasing will be way more successful. You know, it will go from like flipping Timo Werner, you know, the accuracy of Timo Werner, to Harry Kane.
Let's get straight into it.
Okay, tip number 1, man them. Girls do expect some man them to pay for things, whether it be the dates, the drinks, you know what I'm saying, food, whatever. That does not mean, man them, that is an exchange for what you want, which is the coochie, alright? If you have not communicated or voiced that with the lady saying,
okay, upon me paying for this date, paying for this alcohol, you gonna get in bed with me.
if you have not made that clear, then my friend, whatever she wants gets done. If she finesses your money, your food, your drink, and she slap
I ain't trying to give you the coochie.
you, him. Do you know why? Because the reality is, there is no contract signed there for you to feel entitled enough to own the coochie. You don't pay for the coochie. The coochie gets given to you. That's one misconception man them have. You can't, like, yes, we live in a world where there's prostitution, where women literally do let man them do things to them for money. However, okay, nowadays we need to start valuing women more, okay? Don't put them in this box where they have to equate their pussy with money, or equate it with food or drink or luxuries, all right? So that's tip number 1. On tip number 2, if you men them have wiped a girl, yeah, and she has clearly stated she has best friends of the opposite sex prior to meeting you, and you then decide to wife her, my friend, that is your own. That is your own. Do you know why? Because me personally, everyone knows me. I don't do female friends. I don't do friends. You know what I mean? I don't do that. Okay, I don't understand the concept of having a best friend or friend of the opposite sex. It doesn't make sense. We're not putting that earth for that. Okay, to be friend, no. Procreate. You can be acquaintances. You can be civil, amicable, but friends, besties, nah. Of the opposite sex, don't make sense to me. Do you know why? Because if you two besties were on a flipping island together and you on a deserted island for good years, you're not gonna stay besties, are you? You're gonna. So how can you be besties? It's tapped. But tip number 2, if a girl is stating that she has a male best friend and you out here saying yeah it's calm, and then upon being in the relationship you find yourself being a bit jealous, no, sir, you gotta rewind. You can't do that. Out of pocket, all right? You were aware that she had this male best friend. You went into the relationship knowing she had this male best friend. You cannot be jelly or have any issues upon going in there, because from the get-go you should say, I don't like that idea. You don't have to be a flipping rocket scientist to know that upon having a girl with a male best friend or somebody of the opposite sex, you gonna get jealous at one point. And if you find yourself being jealous, that's a no-no. I don't want to be jealous, so I don't do them kind of things. You know what I'm saying? So man, them, be straight with yourselves. Not every girl must have a male best friend. This stupid misconception. Oh, she has a male best friend. Oh, she likes guys. Oh, she gets on better with guys. No. You can't have somebody that you really vibe with in every other way, but then but sexually and they're of the opposite sex. That's stupid. The best friend, like me, my best friend that's gonna be of the opposite sex is gonna be my wife, because we're gonna get on in every other way, vibing everything as well as sexually. So why on earth are you gonna have to keep, most of the time, male best friend or female best friend, they've smashed. If not smashed, they've done things. If not, the man them has definitely thought about it. Number 3, madam. Tip number 3, stop begging and belling these girls' phones after you dead her or she deads you. Stop it. It's embarrassing. It's shameful. If you have cut her off or if she's cut you off, because the thing with man them, yeah, once we get the coochie, we start to feel complacent, and that's one thing girls don't like. So then when we feel like, yeah, we're in control, we don't need to graft this anymore, and then she starts to clock, she's like, nah, this guy treating me for idiot, I'ma cut him off. When that happens, you as a man them, don't be belling her phone, my nigga, because you weren't belling her phone when y'all was still hitting it, when she was all up on your nutsack. Why are you belling off her phone, making her, you know what I mean? It's shameful. Because I've had too many ladies trying to say,
oh, these men are still hitting me up. These men are still belling me up. These men.
No. disrespectful to the rest of the them race, man. Like the real niggas like me. You out here belling a girl's phone after you did not want her attention like that. What the heck's wrong with you? You know, I know they say, you know, you really know like you start to feel something when it's lost. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's the saying? What is this saying? Eh? You really appreciate something once you don't have it anymore, once you lost it. I get that. But you ain't gonna be belling up a phone that of a girl that you didn't plan to have. That's number 4. Kind of relates to number 3. When you are hitting this girl up, dating, trying to get the coochie, yeah? You're here being all thirsty, all, you know what I mean? Like all too much. Stop that. Stop that. Because girls don't like that. I, as a man, don't like when a girl's too thirsty. So I can already know that women will not like a guy who's too thirsty. Because women already know what you're trying to get. They know, because men, we're very straightforward. Like, we're not here beating around no bush. Like, we know, like, they know that we're trying to get the coochie. They know. So if they know, you need to come up with a game to kind of surprise them, get them off guard, where they're like, oh, I didn't know he was going to do that. Because if you're out here, they know you want the coochie. And then if you act and say things that are clearly pertaining to you getting the coochie, they'll literally be like, man, this guy basic. Nah, man, I don't want none of that. And that tends to, you know, be what happened. Your success rate goes out so low, man. So what I'm trying to say is stop being thirsty, all right? Reverse psychology. Use that. Have some composure. Have some decorum. Jam. When you're trying to move to the goal, settle. Don't do that sexual. They will come later if it has to come. If it don't come, doesn't matter anyways. Move on. It's not all about sex in this world. It's not about bees. It's not about coochie. It's not about racking up your numbers. Come on, grow up. You know what I'm saying? So stop doing that, man. Alright? Don't beg for the coochie so early on. It's off-putting, because I know when a girl is begging for anything, it's off-putting as well. Can't do that, because once y'all niggas get the coochie, you start deadening it. You start acting different. I know that because I'm a man and I've done that in the past. Post-nut clarity, it's a thing. So there's no point in going through all this and then you're confusing the ladies. And then you're just making, you know, just creating trauma for other ladies. Like, they're confused. They're like, oh my gosh, he was so onto me. And then all of a sudden I gave him coochie and then he's not onto me.
Stop it. Get some help.
Okay, now, number 5. Number 5 is a kind of serious one, but not serious, you know what I mean? Look, man, overall, just stop devaluing the degrading women, man. And the reason I say this is because in this UK especially, girls can meet a guy for less than an hour and then hit it off. Girls can literally meet a guy online, not know his real name, his nationality, his real date of birth, any details to him, and still let him inside of her legs. She'll spread. And it's a two-way street. I blame the women in this case and I blame the man them, okay? But the reason I blame the man them more is because the man them are supposed to be the leaders. These women will follow you, whatever lead you have, okay? If you're here coming up on a girl in a good flex, in a respectful flex, she's gonna find a way to respect herself. But if you go out there literally trying to just aim for the coochie, not even rating her as a human, and you're devaluing her body, you're already grips in the butt, doing all that stuff, you're devaluing herself. She's not gonna find a way to value herself because she's gonna feel enticed and then she's gonna continue that idea later on. The reality is, Adam and Eve, man, if Adam had got Eve proper control, she wouldn't be eating no fruit. So this is what you have to do, man. If you really want this girl to be a serious thing and value herself and be good, you gotta value her first. Stop degrading these women. Because in this UK, we're having this notion where we're normalizing all this violent sex, and then and then somebody like me pulls up on a girl who's been devaluing herself for time, and I'm like, I don't want that. I don't want somebody who's got some self-respect issues or some self-esteem issues or some self-conscious issues. I don't want that. No man wants that. No man wants to wife a woman like that. So do it like as in, man, I'm saying think for the future. Think for the future of everyone. Let's do this as a gang thing. Stop devaluing women in order for them to value themselves. Because if we're here, yeah, if we man them are here and we're valuing women, why would a woman now devalue herself? She wouldn't do that. She would now value herself the same way that the man is valuing her. And that would just create a perfect harmony. But yeah, that's my 5 tips, you know what I'm saying? 5 tips to keeping y'all to be successful, keeping these y'all man them and stop this foolishness, I've been Dr. Pools. Peace.